What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video for the NFL Combine series where I train to do the physical part of the NFL Combine and increase my numbers to see how close we can get to a professional athlete level. So this is week 2 update of what my training looks like. So as I'm talking here, we're going to play some clips of my training as well. I took some videos of kind of the meals I ate and what they looked like. So I'll have those popping up as well, just to give you some insight. So that being said, for this week of training went very well. Nutrition also went very well. Felt good, felt strong right up until the end of the week. So come the end of the week, I did hit a little roadblock where I caught some sort of cold or got sick, and my energy has been very low. Even right now, as I'm recording this, my energy has dipped a lot. So I'm just trying to recover from that, taking it easy. But for last week, I took 2 rest days. So I took one on Monday, and then I took one, I think, on Thursday because my body was just needing it. And like I said in the previous video, I want to prioritize my recovery. I don't want to end up with any injuries or any brutal aches and pains or too much inflammation. So trying to keep all of that under control while I try to accomplish this feat. So in terms of struggles, that was kind of a big one near the end of the week. But the other thing that I failed at was I said in my last video that I was going to kind of record as I went and do some talking points as they came up and things like that, so that it didn't all fall on one day. Unfortunately, that did not happen between this and the cooking series that I do. I'm just having a really hard time kind of finding that sweet spot of when I can find time to do the editing and do the talking pieces and things like that and fit it into my day, because with training, with work, with everything that is going on, it becomes very difficult to fit it all in. So still struggling with that. In terms of nutrition, I kind of was loosely tracking to see what my caloric intake has been, because I'm not trying to lose weight, I'm not trying to gain weight, I'm just essentially just switched up my training significantly, cleaned up the diet so that we're not eating out as much, we're eating a lot more home cooked meals. And getting adequate protein. So as long as I'm hitting at least 200 grams of protein every day, I'm happy with that. But my weight has been maintaining, and according to my calories, they kind of fluctuate from day to day, but it looks like I'm eating anywhere between 2,600 and 3,000 calories per day, which is not too bad at all. I don't feel like I'm force feeding myself. I essentially just, when I'm hungry, I eat. After I work out, I usually will try to get a nice post workout meal in, usually about 30 minutes to an hour after I train, just because as soon as I finish training, I'm not hungry. I kind of wait and then it sets in slowly. So in terms of the nutrition, that's kind of been the goal, is 200 grams of protein, consuming around 26 to 3,000 calories on average each day. Um, and yeah, not really going out to eat or anything. I haven't been restricting myself too much. Like I'll have like a little bit of Takis here and there, or I've been making these. We're addicted to these. We make these like dates with peanut butter and then rolled in just melted chocolate. They've been so good for just like curbing that chocolatey, sugary craving. So I'll have like 1 or 2 of those a day whenever I feel like I need a little pick me up. Um, but yeah, so that has been going really well. Like I'm surprised how well the nutrition aspect has kind of taken that path, and everything's worked out fine. But in terms of training, again, I still feel like my body's still adapting to this training, this different type of training. So like there are certain days where I'll hit my workout session, my strength training session, and then I'll move into my conditioning or my speed and power sessions. And I'll notice I'm a little bit laggy because I don't feel like extremely sore or anything after my training session, but when I go to like do sprints or something along those lines, I do notice like, oh, okay, I'm not as recovered as I thought I was. So that is kind of a balancing act that I'm trying to figure out when I need to like land a rest day, um, if I need to just decrease my training for now, um, so lower my volume down, just so that I'm recovering a little bit more, so that when it comes to those days where I'm doing the conditioning or I'm doing like sprints or box jumps or the cone drills, that I can actually give 100% effort, because I feel like those are kind of certain days that there was a little bit more of a struggle, and I noticed that I was moving a little bit slower. I was a little bit leggy, so we're still tweaking and trying to figure out what's working, what's going to work best for me on this training. But at the same time, I do realize that I need to push myself. So yeah, as for my allergies, that was an issue last week. This week hasn't been an issue, so that's also great. Um, Other than that, it's been a pretty solid week, and that was, I think, another portion of why I struggled with filming talking points as they come. Is I didn't really hit any hurdles until the end of the week, when I started to feel a little bit run down and sick. So um, yeah, it's kind of, it ended up falling on the same day, on all in one day, but we're gonna get it done. This video is gonna be posted for Wednesday, because as you know, the training for the NFL Combine Series is going to be posting every Wednesday at 9 a.m. But yeah, hopefully you like this little update, a little bit different with the clips playing. Um, got some food in there so you can kind of see, if you want to see more in depth of like what a full day of eating really looks like, and the macro breakdown on each meal, things like that, where I get a little bit more deep diving into it. Leave a comment down below, or if there's anything else that you want to see, just drop a comment and we'll try to make it happen. But other than that, make sure to subscribe and turn those notifications on, because we are dropping a video every Wednesday at 9 a.m. and you don't want to miss the updates. I'm really excited to do my next test. So it's going to be hard to hold off until June 1st or the beginning of June to get that next test in, but I think it's going to be awesome. I think we're going to see some great results. So with that all being said, I'm all set here. So I will see you in the next video.